Capricorn, please excuse me. Been doing a lot of talking. Just making the lips moisturized. I hope all is well, Cap. Welcome to your reading. We're going to go ahead and get some cards for you and see what you need to be aware of at this time. Thank you so very much for your love and your support. I appreciate you. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, I am very grateful to have you here. It is shining outside. It's looking brighter. The spring is springing, so my vibe is up there. I hope you're feeling good. If you're not feeling good, hopefully I can, transmit some sort of good energy through the waves for you. Capricorn, let's go ahead and see what you need to be aware of at this time. Please never force any messages to fit. Leave what does not resonate for someone else. I could be picking up on your energy or someone else's energy. Flip the roles as you see fit also. Let's see. Messages for Capricorns. We're going to be pulling a main tarot spread after we've pulled the What's the Tea cards and then see what else we get. Please only take the messages that resonate and use your discernment as well. Messages for Capricorn. Tell me what Capricorn needs to know. Running in the reverse. I don't think you can see the cards very well. The sun is really doing its thing through the window. Rejected in the reverse. Unfazed. Did someone want you to chase them, Capricorn? And if someone wanted you to feel like they were rejecting you, it's backfiring. They feel rejected. Especially if you're dealing with a push-pull dynamic, a runner-chaser dynamic as well. Wants you back in the reverse. Tell me about rejected in the reverse. You don't actually feel rejected. Fake smiles. Spiritual hater. Someone doesn't like how content you are. This is like someone who would go for low vibrational people because they feel like, they're gonna get that reaction out of them. They're gonna get someone to chase them if they got issues, or and it's not to say that we don't all have things that we are dealing with, but this is like the person who really wanted to trigger your inner lower vibration. If you're trying to, be calm, be zen, be one with spirit, this would be the person who would try to throw you off that path. And someone is now beginning to feel bothered by the fact that whatever it was that they were doing has backfired. You're not chasing, you're not running. You possibly are going off this person. Somebody doesn't like how grounded you are because of how it tames you, how it tempers your energy. You being very grounded and spiritual, for some of you, Capricorns, it's like, well, I know myself. I feel very solid. I feel very secure in my beliefs. It's what spirituality does for you that somebody doesn't like that, because you're too poised. You are okay to say, well, if I have to run after you, then I'm not coming. If I have to run after you, then you're not for me. That's what this is. And someone doesn't like that about you. They wanted you to do that. They wanted you to run, scream, shout behind them, do all of that. Drama starter in the reverse. You ain't trying to do any of it. This was to stroke their ego, by the way. Any more? Love on the brain, daydreaming, fantasizing, daydreaming, nostalgic. A lot of you are really waiting on a person who really is for you in terms of like your belief system. And a lot of you may have just dealt with somebody, or you've encountered somebody who wasn't that. And it's almost like reinforcing your energy towards, no, I'm going to wait. I'm not going to settle. I'm not going to settle for mediocre. Inside scoop, a closer look, nosy up in your business. This could be somebody who's wondering where you are, what you're doing. Child services in the reverse. You ain't try. Yeah, and this is what I get. It's shown you what it's like. It's you possibly already had in your mind what it was a wish fulfillment of a partner would look like, and you've met someone that totally isn't it, and it's like, right, I know that's not what I want. I've known that's not what I want, and it reinforces like, well, I know what I do want. Most definitely now I know what I do want. Child services in the reverse. It's giving the energy of, I don't want a child. I want someone grown. I want someone who has, you know, is aware, regardless of whether this person, you know, has deep spiritual beliefs, or they're what you would regard as intuitive. You know, I believe everybody does have the gift of being intuitive. It's whether you access it or not. That's a whole nother conversation. But, you know, regardless of who you meet or what this is, I feel like there's a clause that you have that somebody has to be self-aware. Somebody has to, whatever it is that you believe in, whatever spiritual belief or path that you follow, there has to be a belief in that you are very self-aware and you are awakened to the point of, okay, knowing yourself and knowing what not to do and how not to behave, and being high vibrational, or at least trying to strive for better. That's non-negotiable for you, Capricorn, non-negotiable. Someone pitched it all wrong. They didn't read the room. Clout hungry in the reverse. It's like anything low vibrational, anything associated with superficial vibes, you're moving away from. Someone was the opposite of what you desire. And like I say, this is serving as some sort of reinforcement for what you do want. You could have definitely have encountered a lot of people who are the same, and you've had a lot of examples of what you don't want. Therefore, it's consolidating what you do want, and therefore you're even more poised and relaxed where it comes to waiting on what you do want. That's what I see. I feel like somebody's shocked that you didn't chase them. But for you, what it's done for you, it's like it's reinforced you to know what you are going towards, and you will get what you want. You will. I think someone had you effed up. They thought that you was, I don't know what they thought, to be honest. They didn't think you were like that. I feel like somebody didn't have you down as somebody who was as poised, and somebody could deal with a lot of low vibrational people. Or if they knew that you were spiritual and very aware, this is definitely somebody who wanted to trigger your lower self to take you off your path of being intuitive or being aligned to you better. Stay away from that person. I feel like a lot of you are doing that already. Messages for Capricorn, please. Let's pull you a spread. Messages for Capricorn. We have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Hanged Man in the reverse. The Chariot card. Eight of Wands in the reverse. Five of Wands in the reverse.